Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 4, episode I don't know. I know that this video is late. As you can see by my eyes, I'm tired. I have bags up under my eyes. I'm just real tired. I haven't been on the right side of life. I went to bed at like 4 o'clock. I tried to go to bed sooner, at like 2:30. But my body just wouldn't let me go to sleep. So I woke up at like 12 today and I've just been laying in bed trying to get myself together. But anyway, okay. So I watched this episode not on my TV, but through an undisclosed location. So let's hope that I have all of the information, because if I don't, do not blame me, blame America. Okay. So we see Michael and Angela. They are in the car, when the car pulled up in front of them and tried to tow him. And they put iron spikes in his car, I guess, because Angela said they had stopped in a no parking zone for a brief moment so she could light a cigarette. And that's when, they tried to put the iron spikes in his car. That's why Michael had to act the way that he had to act, because he says that there are a lot of scammers in Nigeria and he didn't want anything to hurt his white fiance. Oh, and also it took me so long because I decided to do my face, like, what's that stuff called when you do your face? Oh, I did a clay mask, and I like cleaned my eyebrows up, even though I feel like I got a long eyebrow going on over here, like what's her name? But yeah, I feel the same, to be quite honest. I'm really trying to put on a clay mask and have it take up all of my im- impure imperfections. Y'all, I don't impurities. Just with one fell swoop. So, I'm going to go back to my face. I'm going to put honey on my face. I'm going to put my apple cider vinegar, even though the clay had apple cider vinegar in there. I'm going to put apple cider vinegar on my face. I'm going to just really start getting back into my face. Okay. Because this ain't it. Anyway, Angela was so shocked to see him handle himself like that, and she loves Michael defending them. She had the nerve to say, "My baby's balls dropped," and Michael just laughed along with it. Look, I ain't got no damn balls, but if I did have some balls, you better not sit up here and tell me that now your balls did drop, bitch. My balls been dropped when I was. Oh my gosh. Did y'all know that Ampro Pro Style is vegan? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, but I would have said something rude. Okay. So let me not say what I was about to say. Anyway, moving on. They get to the hotel room. She like, we got, the Trump underwear. He put the Trump underwear on. She put some in her mouth and he licked her mouth, and I was just absolutely disturbed by what I had seen. I was very disturbed. um mm-mm. Anyway, the next day they are going on a boat cruise, and she's still angry that he celebrated his birthday without her. She asks how long how long the drive is to get to the beach. He says it's 5 hours. Then he's joking, obviously, and she like, I'm not in a fucking joking mood. So she gets annoyed and she's like, you don't deserve me, Michael. And then she asks him, She asks him, has he ever been on a boat cruise? And he says, no, maybe when I was younger. She says, you a fucking liar because I remember seeing a picture on your Instagram with you on the boat cruise with women. So she started getting mad. Where is she going? She walking outside like she in Georgia. Girl, you ain't in damn Georgia. You're in Nigeria. The what? Like, what the fuck? You about to go call a taxi or something? Anyway, she got out of the car and she walking. She like, nah, Michael, I'm done. I'm motherfucking done. I'm motherfucking tired. She tired. Okay, she tired. She's sick and tired. Michael thought that everything could be copacetic and, happy and lovable, but it wasn't. It wasn't happy nor lovable. So, that's how their story ends. I have bread in the oven and I think it's burning. Anyway, we see Ziad and Rebecca. This is really fast. They go to meet Ziad's family. His parents are obviously a little bit apprehensive because this woman is 70 years old trying to take their 20-year-old son. Or is Ziad really 20? He look about 40. So they look on the same age. Um, she's sitting down with her vest on and her traditional garb, and then she is drinking her drink, and all of a sudden her arm leg her arm uh sleeve starts to shimmy up, and you see her tattoos. And his father and mother both saw the tattoos, and when she goes in the kitchen to help, wait, this bitch gonna sit up here. The father asked her, have you ever had couscous in America? She said, no, I haven't had couscous in America, but I had couscous in Morocco. Oh, why were you in Morocco? And then Ziad has to say, because she had a fucking husband. Girl, why you ain't just say you had couscous in America? Like, I don't even understand. Or, no, I've never had couscous at all. Easy as one, two, three. ABC. I'm so confused. Anyway, when she gets up to go help the mother in the kitchen, the father is like, hey, can them tattoos be removed? Zia gonna say, of course they can be removed. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but yeah, they can be removed. The father tells him to tell her that you need to remove them damn tattoos because you would be more beautiful that way. Zia then says, I wish that my parents would accept her with the tattoos because obviously she's not going to remove the tattoos. So, like, come on. So, the next day, she slept in his bedroom. He slept with his mother. Where did the father sleep? Or was the father not there? Like, where did he sleep? Anyway, she's snooping around his room and finds her scarf and pictures, and she took the scarf out and smelled it. And I'm like, why is your scarf? Like, what is it gonna smell like? You? Like, what's going on? Anyway, Ziad is talking to his mother with the laundry. And he's like, you okay with her tattoo? She like, I mean, nigga, I'ma have to be. Can I cut off her damn hands? No. Um, he says that he's thinking about proposing to Rebecca. His mother's like, I mean, I kind of, I, she old. I mean, older, than you. But are you happy? And he like, yeah, maybe if I propose to her, if I'm more comfortable with her, then I can move to her home country. And of course, his mother is worried because that's her only son, but she wants her children to have a better life than she did, as every parent wants. So, well, not every parent, but she said, I mean, if you like it, I love it. I guess I'm gonna have to, right? Because you done brought this woman into our home. Okay, let's get to two. Let's get the one that was nothing and then the one that don't mean nothing out the way. We see Avery's mother, Terry, and Omar. They go out to dinner to discuss things. He wants to talk about the dowry and how much it'll be. Um, Terry thinks of it. She's like, am I just selling my daughter to you? And he's like, no, you're not selling your damn daughter to me. Basically, the dowry is like, if we get divorced or if something happens to me, then she'll have money. Because if in Arabic culture, if they get divorced, the wife would only get like 8%. So she said, "Oh, 8%, you say. So let's make the dowry $10,000." He like, $10,000? I ain't got that. I'm just a college student. She like, right. So, $10,000 would be real cool for you to, to have at the back of your head if y'all ever get a divorce. But I don't think Terry understands. Don't you pay the dowry up front? Well, not in David's case. David with Mr. Penguin, with Annie from 90 Day. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think he still ain't paid his dowry. So just pull a David and disappear. Anyway, um, Terry says, "Do you have any sisters?" He says, "Yes." She says, "So how much was their dowry?" He said that his oldest sister's was 6,000. So she said, "Okay." Um, what's her name? Lola Avery's can be 6,000 as well. Then she says, she's they she says something about them living someplace, and he's like, "Well, if I can't go to America, then we gonna have to live someplace else." And she says, "I'd fight you, I'd fight that tooth and nail if you took my daughter and went someplace else." And then she said, "Well, the really good thing about Syrian people is that no one wants them in their country. So he can't really she didn't say this per se, but this is what I heard. So he can't really like go any place." And I'm like, "Girl, did you just say this on national television? Because you sound about dumb as hell." I see why. Who said stupid Americans? Well, that was Chantel's mama. But I could see why people out here thinking we stupid Americans, because that's the dumbest shit I'd have never heard. Um. Anyway, I'm like, damn, they can't live in Canada. Like, I'm going to Canada. You gonna fight me tooth and nail in Canada? Like, anyway, we see Caesar. Oh my gosh, Caesar is alone drinking with some people. Maria's supposed to be there in 12 hours. He called his friend. His friend is like, "You heard from Maria?" He said, "I ain't heard from Maria in 4 days." "Oh, so you think Maria coming?" "Of course I think Maria coming." Then Maria called and says the flight was canceled. He says, "You a fucking liar. Why is the flight canceled?" "Did you cancel the flight?" She says, "No, it was canceled by the airline." She says, "I didn't book the reservation, so I can't cancel it." So he's like, "Why didn't you tell me this before? The flight was for yesterday. You telling me this in the morning?" He calls the airline to find out who canceled the ticket, and they said, "Bitch, we canceled the ticket." "Why?" "Cause you ain't got no motherfucking money in the bank." That's what they said. That's exactly what they said. So honestly, if I was you, Caesar, I'd get my ass up out of that damn hotel room before they come knocking on that door and say you owe about $3,400. He said after he hung up the phone from them, he said, "Okay, let me go get my bank card." I said, "Bank card? You mean the bank card that you just tried to use the first time and they said it's kaputs for you, sweetie. So what are you talking about?" Anyway, he says it wasn't her fault, it was my fault. So I'm fairly confident that if I pay for the ticket, she's gonna show up. I wonder if she really gonna show up, or is this real manufactured TV drama and Jimena don't even exist? You know how like Ricky was talking to Melissa and then he met Jimena. What if Jimena don't even exist? And then it's just like just Maria and that's it. Anyway, who else I got to talk about? Lord Jesus. Damn it. Darcy and damn Tom. Damn. Darcy getting on my damn nerves. She and Tom had sex and he woke up with his ankle swollen. I don't know. Anyway, Darcy feels like they're not on the same page since they've been intimate. They are walking the streets of wherever they are, and she spots a diamond place. She's like, "Oh, white diamonds are my favorite, and I love diamond rings, but I wouldn't care about the diamond or the size or anything if someone I loved got it for me." He like, "Girl, I ain't about to give your ass no damn diamond. What the fuck are you talking about?" Darcy getting on my damn nerves. Um, Tom says that this makes him uncomfortable because she puts a lot of pressure on the relationship, and why not just take it take the flow. Go with the flow. Like, girl, you doing too much. Anyway, later that night they go out to the club with Tom's friends. One of them he used to date. She putting on this damn tight these leather pants that he has to help her with, and when she turns around he's on one knee and she's like, oh, I like you on one knee, that's a good look for you. Girl, you make me want to smash my head up against this damn computer. Okay, you pissing me off. Shut up. Damn. So they go out. um, his friend says that she's intrigued by their relationship. She asks Darcy, does she think that they're in a relationship? Darcy says she feels that they're in a relationship and she feels that she's in a relationship with someone special. Tom, however, is not 100% sure. His friend says that he puts up an emotional wall, and Tom says in his confessional that he's been engaged twice and they've left him both times. Anyway, what's her name? Darcy goes to the bathroom and his friend says, I don't see you and Darcy together. And I thought she was being a hater, but I think she meant she don't see him and Darcy together because she don't see that man with anybody because he a fuck nigga. I don't really know what she was trying to say, but I feel like she was like, you not really emotional and you don't give a woman what she need in a relationship. Maybe they were saying that. Oh shit, I was about to say, Lord Jesus, I forgot about fucking Akini and Benjamin. GD. But anyway, that's the end of their story. I got two more to do. Y'all, when I tell you I'm looking at this piece of bread, I'm ready to eat. Anyway, we see Akini and Benjamin. Um, they go around her neighborhood, everybody looking at him because he's a whitey. And then they go to her parents' house. Her brother was there, her sister was there, some man was there, I don't know who. The mother was there. I'm pretty sure it was manufactured TV drama. But at first I thought he was being stupid, but nobody walks into a place, sees a lady, walk past the damn lady, and then goes and say hello to Fidel. So they acted like he walked past Akini's mother and didn't speak, but I'm 100% sure that nigga spoke. He had to have spoke because I would have like, what? Are you dumb? Anyway, they sitting, she gave him a few rules of how he needs to act when he's there. They're sitting, they're, talking, they're waiting for her father to show up. Spoiler alert, her father never shows up. Um, it's time for him to go. And then Akini like leaves abruptly. Benjamin goes out and Benjamin is like, what's wrong? She's like, it's something my brother said to me that comment that didn't sit right with me and I'm just mad at him. But then we find out in the next episode that she's actually mad at Benjamin because Fidel said that this is the second time you'd have messed up. And I'm like, how did he mess up? I mean, I know he didn't say hello to your mama, but that was like an hour ago. So what's the big idea? Anyway, he's like, you want me to walk you home because he don't know what's wrong. She like, nah, just leave, just go with my brother. It's cool. Girl, okay. You know what? I am about to leave. Guess where I'm about to leave? To America. Fuck you. Okay. Anyway, Tim and Jennifer. They wake up together. He says he didn't make a move on her. Um, Jennifer says that she is okay that he didn't make a move because that shows that he respects her. Then turns around and say, I don't understand why he didn't make a move. Like, girl, you are cute. But girl, like, come on, girl, like, you just doing TW too much, like, girl. Anyway, he says that he does want to progress their mental, physical intimacy, but he wants to make sure that they're both on the same page. She says that she wants someone to conquer her, and she doesn't want it to be planned. And he's like, I don't want it, like, I'm not saying we gonna kiss tomorrow, have sex the next day. I just want to make sure that if I do, try to do anything, that it's going to be reciprocated and I'm not being all out of pocket. So they go to meet her grandparents. Her grandfather was looking at him like, but they asked him some questions, were you trying to take this relationship with my granddaughter? He said, well, I'm here to get to know her and see if things can progress. He was sitting there looking so weird, so awkward when she was making that food. Um, her grandmother says that, her heart was broken from her last relationship. Are you going to make sure that she doesn't suffer anymore? He says, you both of our hearts are broken, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, that's not a good uh answer, but whatever. Then they ask, have you ever been to Colombia before? He says, I've been to Colombia 5 times. They say, why? He says, to visit a friend. Jennifer gets angry because she's like, I ain't never heard that your ass have been here 5 times. I may have heard you done been here twice, but I ain't never heard 5 times. Now, this is where I got annoyed. Out of nowhere, his Colombian ex-girlfriend that he has to tell Jennifer about, that's his big secret. I thought his secret was that Veronica's kid ain't his and he just raising it. Out of nowhere, his Colombian ex-girlfriend texted him, really, and he needs to tell Jennifer that he used to be with a Colombian woman from like the same area as her, and that's why he was in Colombia so many times. So they sit down. He looks uncomfortable. She's like, what's on your mind? You need to tell me something. He like, yeah, my ex texted me. And she like, Veronica? He like, no, another one. And I'm like, what? Who? What? And the reason I was with the reason I've been to Colombia so many times is because me and her were serious. How serious? Well, we lived together. Where was she from? Same place as you. Oh, so you're trying to find a replacement for her? No, I'm not trying to find a replacement for her. She said, let me see the text. He shows her the text. Apparently, he still has her nickname as her name. And she like, oh, hell no. She get mad and throw the drink on him. Girl, I would have tripped the hell out of her. Her walking away, I would have tripped her. Don't throw no damn shit on me. Anyway, um, I'm trying to figure out, why did Tim go through all of, I mean, I guess, okay, manufactured TV drama. Because nobody's going to sit up here and say, my ex texted me, and also, my ex is from the same place as you. Why'd you even have to tell her that she texted you? Like, that makes no sense to me. I feel like Tim is an okay person, he just kind of awkward, and I really don't understand why everybody is calling him gay. Like, because he do his nails, he gay? Because he wear eye masks, he gay? Like, I'm very confused. Because he didn't make a move on her the first time, he gay? Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Now, I don't know if my gaydar works all the time. I really don't. But I don't see it. I just see a man. What? I'm sorry. I was going to say something really crazy. But I'd rather have a man with clean fingernails than a man with dirty ones, okay? Because, nah, that's how you get a yeast infection. That's how you get a yeast infection. And I'm not going to be the one with a yeast infection. But anyway, I'm done with this. I'm going to eat this piece of bread, and I keep looking at it. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. I am very fucking hungry. If you like this review, oh shit. What did I say? What do I say? My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.